Hey guys, Jamiy, and today we are in the showcase for Monsters of Etheria, as you can probably see on the screen right now. And the reason why we're here is because there is 3 new little monsters, which we're actually going to be taking a look at. I want to actually give you my input on them. I also want to hear your guys' input, so on anything about that I say in this video, let me know your guys' feedback for like these monsters in the comments down below, because I actually want to know, because they look pretty cool. But I guess we'll get straight onto it. So obviously, this is like originated from a tweet. I'm not really like. I'll quickly say this as well. There are other monsters in this, and I'm pretty sure anyone can play this. So you can actually come into this place yourself. I'll leave it in the description down below. You can actually play it yourself and actually have a look at all the monsters. These ones in blue are ones that are in the game. I think the pink ones are in the near few updates. I think this one's actually coming in the next update, I believe. I think the ones in the black aren't really working yet. I think only ones for these ones left. Actually, they might just need their animations, I'm guessing, then potentially. But I'm not really gonna do any videos on the ones that are in the black box that aren't finished, because they're not like, they might end up saying, or other people might end up saying, no, this monster, for example, isn't gonna be in Monsters of Etheria. So I don't want to do videos on those ones. I mainly want to do videos on the ones that are confirmed to be coming out. So I guess we'll actually go to the tweet for that Uglypo made. He actually said in this tweet, which I'll also put on screen, which he says, many of you have asked if we plan to add more monsters into Monsters of Etheria, which is obvious that they are going to add more monsters in. I don't know why people thought that they weren't. And the answer is yes, obviously. Here's a sneak peek of Kindleites, or Kindites, Sizzlets, and a MAGMANTLE, which are pure fire types that will be in the next 3 monsters, that will be the next 3 monsters introduced into the world of Etheria. So I'm guessing it'll be in the next update, which should be next Saturday. So I guess in like just under a week's time now. So, and I could just show these off and just show off the tweet, but I actually went a little bit further, and I actually made my own version of these guys' base stats, just to like compare them to actually what the actual stats are when it is released. Just for like, I thought it was a bit more interesting than just saying, hey, here's the new monster, and there you are. So I thought I'm gonna give my own input, which also, if you have your own input, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what you guys actually think about these guys' base stats will be. The only ones I've actually made for the base stats is actually the last mutation. I haven't really bothered about these ones. It's mainly like the final one that people are going to be using, obviously. So anyway, I guess we'll get straight onto it then. So obviously we have Kindite or Kindleites, which is like a ball on fire. So it's I guess it's a Kindle, I guess, or just a little fire spirit looking thing. It actually reminds me. I actually looked at all the fire type Pokemon. It reminds me a lot of like Magma or Magby crossed with like what is it called, like a Pansear or Darumaka, to be honest. It kind of reminds me a lot of Low, like all like jumbled in together, which is kind of weird, I guess, now that I think about it. But there is the Kindleite, or the Kindites, the Sizzlets. Obviously, it's pretty much the exact same thing, but also it actually has a body now, and it has weird antennas. By the way, like I said, this place actually, anyone can join it. Actually has some fans here, which I tried asking a few of them what they thought about the monsters. I don't think they really were too interested in it. They didn't really give me an answer. But this one also is I think it's pretty cool. I like the orange fires a lot. I'm hoping that they glow, to be honest. Hoping that has like a little glowing effect. So that's Sizzlets. I can't want to call it Sizzlites, but it's Sizzlets. And the final monster is a MAGMANTLE, which also is the big boy, and it actually looks like a like devil sort of fire spirit, to be honest. Which also you can see the horns, and it actually has a devil tail. So I guess it technically is meant to be like the devil fire monster kind of thing. So I think they all look actually really, really cool. I don't think we actually have too many fire types. I think the only one that we actually have is Ignite-Titan as the only other fire monster in the game. I might be wrong about that, and I probably am, but for an additional fire type, which also fire types are pretty cool, not as good as steel types or metal types, because my favourite is also the metal types, but I definitely would say that they are really good. I don't know who made them because also we don't have any info on that. But we will actually know who made them and who animated them once it is released into the new game. But I guess now I'm actually going to give you my own base stats. So I looked up on the Wikipedia. I guess I just could have hopped into the real game as well to look up the base stats for 3 other monsters, which was Raditron, which was also Watchbot's mutation, last mutation line. I looked up, actually I need to go pull them back up, Monsters of Etheria Wiki, because I should probably not have closed all the tabs, but oh well, I guess. But pretty much when I find them, so I believe it was Watchbot, which yeah, that is. I'm gonna actually open that one up, back up. It was Goliath, which I think is probably how to pronounce it, probably not. And then I think the last one was the little pig thing, which is Swinance. There we are. So I've looked at all these 3 stats because obviously these 3 monsters are also like a free-based mutation line. So I went to Raditron. Raditron actually has the highest of the other 3, or the other 2. So the base stats of Swinance is the total base stats is 290. For the Gaia which is like the Earth one, it's actually this one right over here, which has a base stat total of 345, and Raditron has a base stat total of 440. Looking at it, I'm comparing it to the yellow monsters, I'm probably going to say it's going to have around 350 base stat total. I don't think it's going to be higher than Raditron. I think it's going to be somewhere very similar to Swine and things Gaia, to be honest, because like, it is pretty small. It's not as monstrous as Raditron, but since it looks like a devil monster thing, it could actually have somewhere similar to Raditron. It actually might have 400 base stat total. So because I'm gonna just say it's gonna have probably around 350 comparing it to the other 3-tiered mutation list. So what I would, these are my opinion, these aren't official, these are mine, and I wanted to give them my own stats because I want to see how close I actually am and compare them to the official stats. So also when new monsters are officially announced to be coming out, we can actually try and learn a little bit more and actually try and figure out exactly what their base stats are and try and figure out if they're actually going to be any good or not. So what I actually gave this guy is I'm going to give him 350 base stat total, and I'm looking at him. I don't think he's going to be very tanky, to be honest, so I've actually given him fairly low defenses overall. Looking at his pre-evolutions, I don't think he's really going to be a physical attacker, so I've actually given him very low physical attack. I've given him really high special attack or energy, which actually is his highest space that I've gave him, and I've gave him okay speeds or higher speed than his defenses, just because I don't think he's really going to be a tanky monster, especially looking at the pre-mutations. But like I said, these are just mine. So the stats that I actually am going to assume he's going to have roughly is 50 hit points. Also, if you look at all the other monsters like Swinance, actually has 140 hit points. Garath actually has 85, and then Raditron has 95. I think it's going to have a lower. I'm just going to give it 50. Pretty round number. For the speeds, now, I was tempted to give it the exact same as Raditron, to be honest. It doesn't look like it'll be too quick, but Raditron also levitates, so I feel like it'll be a bit slower. So I'm just going to give it a little bit higher. Swinance has 52, Garath actually has 20, Raditron has 55. I'm going to say this guy is probably going to have around 60 or 65. I gave it 65, just I gave it to 350 mark. For the physical attack, I didn't actually realize this. I gave the exact same as Raditron's. I gave it 35. For the physical defense, I actually gave it 35 again. Just physical, just 35. It could be a good physical attacker. The physical attack might be a bit higher and its resistance is going to be lower. But usually now how it goes is that if their energy is usually high, usually their resistance is going to be a good amount as well in comparison. So that's the attack and the defense, 35 each. The energy, I just gave it, that's his best stat overall, and I just gave it 110. I feel like this guy will be able to hit pretty hard, and I feel like I will have pretty good speed, decent speed I guess. Not exactly too quick, but not too slow. But I just don't think it's going to be very bulky overall, to be honest. So for energy, I gave it 110, and for resistance, I'm actually just going to give it 55, just like, that's like the rest for like 350, but that's the stats that I'm going to give it. Like I said, they're not official, but those are the ones that I'm going to give it, and I want to see how close I am to the one that is released, the one we actually can get to see the base stats. So these aren't the stats that it's going to have at level 100, these are just the base stats. I'm not really too sure on how to work out base stats to level 100, to be honest, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think of the mutation line? Obviously, Kindle or Kindlet or Kindite, Sizzlet, and MAGMANTLE. I think they're actually really cool. I definitely think they're going to be worth getting, to be honest. I don't really know how you're going to get them, because we've already had the monster that you have to put out the fire, which actually won't make sense if you have to put a fire on. I'm pretty sure that was for Cryo Ball you had to put the fire on or something like that. So I'm not really too sure on how you're going to obtain it. Probably just taking a bath in the... I actually wouldn't be too surprised if you have to take a bath in the volcano's lava, like you do for the acid bath that you have to do in the little area next to it. Or if you just have to explore the volcano area, maybe. Unless there is actually a quest NPC that was in Pokemon Fighter ZX that was Misty in the little abandoned town, really, behind the volcano. It may be a new quest monster. I'm not really too sure, but I'd probably say one of those three, to be honest. But I don't know. That's what I'm gonna give it. I think it's actually really cool. Let me know if you guys think it's cool or if you think it's pretty lame. And those are the base stats that I'm just gonna assume, or I estimate that it's probably gonna have it around roughly. But like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you think of this monster and what you think its base stats are gonna look like. I think it's gonna look something like that. I don't really see this guy having a huge physical attack stat, to be honest, especially like the pre-forms. I think it's gonna have more of a special attack or energy. And also, usually if you look at all the other monsters, if they have either high physical attack or energy, usually the respected defenses will be a little bit higher than the other one. Unless I think there's actually one or two monsters that actually go the opposite way. They have high energy but high defense and low resistance. But for the usual, it's usually high energy, high resistance, and low defense. But that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm not going to look at these monsters, as I'm going to show you and leave the link in the description so you guys can actually look at them if you want to. But I don't want to do videos on these guys because also we don't know the names. I can't really give you anything for them. We don't know if they're completed. We don't know if they're missing like a mutation line. I'm only going to do videos like this for the Pokemon that are actually confirmed by like Uglypo, like he made a tweet or something like that, or we actually have confirmation and they're actually like these squares, I guess. But anyway, that's what I'm going to leave off. Let me know if you guys want me to do more of these videos for the upcoming or the future like confirmed monsters that are coming out, just so we can actually get like a rough idea on what they're going to be like, I guess. Like I said, this isn't 100% confirmed, like what the stats are, I have no idea, but looking at all the other monsters, you can kind of get like a rough idea, and this is what I'd probably say is somewhere that it's probably going to be like roughly around. So anyway, I'm going to leave it off there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and like always, I'll see you guys next time.